This is bird shaped. Silver's pretty light. Just seems kind of basic. Surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but might point to some facet of flight. I'm gonna go with this because the other two just don't make sense. Alright everybody, welcome back. We are playing Strange Antiquities. If you haven't already, check out part 1 where we dive deep into the beginning of the game and instantly are hooked by the gameplay and the curiosity of it all and the storytelling, and it's just so freaking good. So we're hopping into part 2 now. I've continued my playthrough from part 1, so it's gonna just kind of seamlessly go together like this. End of day 2. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna do this thing again. What is it gonna make us draw this time? Oh, I'm not following the pattern very well. What is this? Another tarot card? Looks like a key. Day 3, Saturday. What is this? I'm gonna take a picture on my phone. Am I looking for... I didn't know I could do that. Amazing. Am I looking for something on the map that looks like this? There's nothing that's like a straight line. Maybe it has nothing to do with the map. Hi, Jupiter. It has the compass on it, so that makes me think that we're supposed to look at this. Is there anything at all that has like a straight line? This has a straight line. Is there a plot of land that is shaped like this? I feel like this is very unique. Looks like that, but that's not right. Can't flip it over. Weird, I have no idea what this one's trying to tell me. I feel like at least the other one had like some fucking descriptions with it. Oh wait. Oh, wait. Is it the shape of like... Okay. So there's some that are like this. Okay, I think I understand now. Hmm. So it's not these. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's not this one. Is it this one? I don't think so. There's this one. Ooh, I think it's this one. Is it? So that's the top. And then there's that hook, and then there's that one. I think it's this one. Nice. There's a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long-hidden treasures. Oh, we've got 2 items. Very cool. Let's see, what is this? It seems to make the hairs on the back. Oh, stand up on the back of my neck. Don't like that. Ooh, it looks like we're missing something here. Maybe. Let's put you up here, and then we'll put you, like, right here. Okay. Start with our first customer of the day. Sorry, buddy. Francesca Robertson. Good afternoon. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. Oh, no. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with melodies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an avocant will have some effect. Didn't we give him something? I thought for sure we gave him something, didn't we? Where's Mr. Hungerford? Francesca Robertson. Growing up, Francesca's father was her hero. When he died suddenly and tragically in the mysterious incident, nobody seemed able or willing to give her the answers she demanded, and grew tired of being fed the same stories that she knew not to be true. As she entered adulthood, she learned how to find things out for herself, and what she learned opened her mind to a world she hadn't known existed. A world of occult maladies and dark articles. She learned about Charman's paralysis, Hobbs' fear, and Sapphire curse, and she learned about the melodies could be cured. I'm gonna have to go back to our first video and see if we gave Hungerford something. Wasn't he the one that was like upset over the birds and we gave him... I don't remember. Anyways. Let's see what she wants. An avocant. Oh, that's right. The stone seems to weigh the same as a man's heart, so no more than a pound. Okay. So, this is stone. This is going to be our first option. Let's put 1 pound here. And they're even. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. They're placed on a chest of those to draw them out. Truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items should nonetheless be important. Okay, so this is made of stone. We know that because art and cool. Stone. I'm not sure how I feel about the symbols, though. This is also made of stone. Let's see how much this weighs. Okay, it does not weigh enough. That's the only thing of stone that I think works, right? Seems like it. Seems like a very interesting option there. But I guess we'll just let it be. Nice. Daedalus link? A Daedalus link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Oh, is it this? Their designs vary, but might point some facet of flight, a feather, or wings of a bird. Oh, or an insect, for example. I don't know if we have that quite yet. Next customer, Temperance Parker.
I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop and the guilty ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same.
Okay, so we just got this one, didn't we? There you are. Generic charms of protection of little to offer skilled... I'm gonna get this right one of these days. I'm looking at the pronunciation, I still can't fucking do it. Thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy. But can have some small effect. An oshadic spirit or wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Okay. So, let's see here. Oshadic spirit or wandering shroud will not abide by them. Let's see... Is there anything in here about an oshadic spirit? It's in a shadow hold and a shield charm. Wandering shroud is in this one as well. Is there anything about these in here, maybe? I didn't even see that urine was an option. That's fucking disturbing. But makes sense. It is, a lot of body substances make for good, like, potions and crafts and such. Not seeing anything. Okay. Shield charm. Rarely precious metals. So this is a silver. It's iron. Would iron be considered a precious metal? Make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. So they are gonna have symbols on them then, right? Would it be this? No, because that's the symbol of... Shadow catcher, so that's not gonna make any sense. What does the two squares mean? Soap. Are they even in here? Oh, protection. So it's gonna be this guy. And it's not a precious metal, right? A cheap metal. Yep. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna be the shield charm that she's gonna want. I got an achievement called Apprentice to identify 10 items. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. Okay, so there's the clue there. They have quite different uses, however, whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. Okay, so a little bit different. They can even be turned to filter out certain noises but allow others to be heard still. Okay. Hugh Langston. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed with overgrown ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Thank you. Okay, so let's see here. There's a church. It looks like right here. So where are the churches? Oh, is it maybe this? Number 4 is the High Green Church. Are there any other church? There's the Undermere. Undermere? What have I been saying? Where's 28? Okay, there's not a lake or anything around it, so I'm assuming it's this. Doesn't seem right, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, that wasn't very nice, so it must be here. What? Do I have to go to the church? The church is old, the roof is in need of repairs. I wander around to the back of the church where the old yew tree stands, its gnarled branches scratch gently against faded gravestones in the breeze. The pastor strays into my moment of quiet reflection and imparts some local lore. The tree is known as the Witch of High Green Church, and there are those that believe it to be a natural powers. While the tree lives, the witch's fingers cut from its limbs are alleged to provide healing through pain. Okay, well at least that didn't take away any of my... Okay, so I'm obviously wrong. Maybe it is this one. Because here's the trees. Here's another lake. Here's that building. Is it talking about this? Let me go to my conversation with him. Do I have that? No, I don't. God damn it. I'm gonna go here. Yep. Sick. Love that for me. Next thing is I'm gonna go here, I guess. Or is it gonna be in the buildings? This isn't exactly the same shape. That building. Is it this that it's talking about? It's like it's in between these two. But the road also doesn't match. I'm looking at it the wrong way. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest of it in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Nice! 2 new pendants. We're doing great. Let's put you right here, and then can you guys share this space? Very nice. To the next. Sorry, buddy. Oh, we're back with Verona. Eli's picked a back time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered oceanic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dock. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. Okay, so he is the guy that we gave the shadow hold to. Okay. But first, I would like a vestiger. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. A vestiger. So, Hungerford, the guy who died, is the guy that we gave the shadow hold to. Okay, now it's all coming to. A vestiger could be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence, among other oddities. Flames burn pale blue in their presence. That's not much to go off, if anything. Among other oddities. It would really fucking help me if you told me more than this. Is it this? A pearlescent blue glass? Cool and smooth, surprisingly warm. Like, is there a flame held inside of this? So this is cool and smooth, but the metal is surprisingly warm. Like a blue flame? Oh, it does have like an aura around it, doesn't it? What about this? It's cold. Glass filled with a blue liquid, so I don't think that's right. I think I've looked at this one yet. It's quite elaborate. Inside is warm. Interesting. I feel like it's this. A vestiger could be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Do I have a flame? That's actually... okay, should I just take every single one of these to the flames and see what happens? I don't think this is working. Oh. I thought something was happening because they moved. Well, this isn't going well so far, is it? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? We found it. I never would have fucking guessed. That's it. I did not mean to do that, sorry. Okay, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobbs' fear and Noctic sight. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Okay. End the day. So we're end with day 3. Let's go into day 4. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. They made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Is this the reason why we have this bad happenings going on? Is this like a prelude to everything that's going on right now? Okay, let's trace our item here today. Is this a key? Oh yeah, it is. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Okay. Let's look at the map real quick. Is there a place called Lock? Lock and key. There's a street named like that? After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. The way that lock is spelled makes me think that it's something named Lock. The Lock House. Number 7. It's buried behind, so it's either here or in this back area. Keystone Manor. Okay, so Keystone Manor, Lock House. So I'm gonna assume it's this empty lot right here. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On the spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents as well as a pistol, another item that catches my attention. Ooh. That's so pretty. The details they put into these items is insane to me. Like, some of them are pretty plain looking, but this one, like, look at that detail. What is this made of? Slate. A dark purple gemstone. It's rough, polished. Nothing to remark, nothing to remark. Okay, so we're gonna put this bad boy right here. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Eli's back. Well, this shop is still standing. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but the town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. What do we got now? That looks very cool. Almost looks like an urn. Doesn't make me feel anyway. It smells like a raw egg. Ew. Cool and smooth, soft. Okay. A pinkish gemstone, a white feather. Very cool. Let's put you right there. Edith Moore, you're back. Oh wait, no. She's the one that stole the necklace. I am not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have to help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? How about we get rid of that necklace? Yeah, we should get rid of that necklace. Oh, wait. Yeah, because that's the one that we gave to the other girl because she was stealing the pendants and stuff, right? And we gave her the, what was it called? The binding seed. Feelings of guilt and shame. She wants something to do with her inner demons, though. Banish your inner demons. Let's see. Horn Shackle. Change one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. Let's do a Horn Shackle. Have fun. You might take off that necklace too. Sorry that I'm the reason why you feel that way. Sorry. Francesca Robertson is back. The evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he is in a deep some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set and I am not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Is this a sleep vessel? This seems like it's a vessel. Okay, so we don't have a sleep vessel. So let's go sleep. Nothing. There's nothing here for sleep. Maybe restful meter? A meter is, hold on. Thaumaturgy. A meter is a thaumaturgy's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from Dranthium plant is a drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of meter. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity and thought. So we need to make her tea? That's the only thing I can think of that kind of matches what she's saying. Is there anything in here about me there, maybe? No? I'm extremely lost on this one. Maybe we should go to the wine merchant. Oh, what if we complete this? Hold on. Can I rotate it or no? Always faces up. Okay, so let's go to the wine merchant real quick. Where to? Wine merchant. There's no, it's not on here, but it says next door, so I'm assuming it's gonna actually be next door because it's not the farm. Let's just go here. What is 8? Boatyard. Wine merchant. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. What is this? Okay, let's... You can use shift to bring up the magnifying glass. Okay. Can I move these up? Move this here. I don't know what I'm really looking for with this magnifying glass. Nothing that has to do with what I'm doing right now for a sleep vessel. I feel like it has to be this, right? I have nothing else to believe that it is. It smells like rotten eggs, though. That's not a very good smelling tea, right? Maybe we should go to, like... Is there a garden or something? Mossy wood? Because I feel like we need neither. Or hot tea. We need the Dranthium plant. Oh, I'm looking at Strange Horticulture, not Strange Antiquities. Next door. The proprietor, Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, wouldn't you? I can't say no to Eli after all. He's done it for me, but I don't like the thought of these unnaturals in my cellar. Oh, we've got some new items. Are any of these what I'm looking for? Yellowed paper, green glass, cork. Strong odor when I shake it, it rattles. There's something in here? Let's put this here. Is this cool looking? I don't think that's what we're looking for right now, though. The symbol on this one, though, what does that mean? I think I saw it before. Oh, it's vinegar. Interesting. Okay, maybe we can go to Strange Horticulture. The curious plant shop at the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away from some time there, but I have important work to do. And yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with potted pallets and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor for about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with gently purring hellebore curled up in my lap. What do I have here? I still have no idea what sleep vessel I need. Maybe we try the mossy wood. Is that just woods? 21. I don't know where 21 is. Yeah, so... I was really hoping that they would give me some kind of information. Maybe that's just not right. Sleep. I'm gonna have to look this one up. I have no idea. Okay, let's look this up together. A sleep vessel, right? Sleep vessel. Interesting. Do we just not have that section of the book yet? it's saying that it's a 6-pointed object of sorts. I want to get to the explanation though, because the 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thaumic disciplines: Selenic, Dromedic, Noctic, Dwyneric, Woxic, and Mentic. They help people that stay awake beyond natural limits and their fatigue. Over time, they repeat. They use to become more and more difficult to handle. But that's not in my book. How am I supposed to have known that? Okay, I guess we'll just... It's this. There's a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears inside. Somewhat painful. Okay, so just because I looked it up, I know it's this. And that's the 6 points of the different, whatever that word is that I can never pronounce. When I look at the description, it's like bringing it in like as if it were a description in the book, but I don't... It's not in the book. I feel like I got cheated somewhere on this one. 6 points, closer inspected reveals the darkness inside. I don't have the entry. Resonance compass. A resonance compass will point towards nearby resonant objects that are only objects that can be detected in this way. Resonant objects are highly prized both by thaumaturges or those who collect occult curiosities. Okay. I'm not sure how in the world I was supposed to know that. I'm a little frustrated. It's fine. Althea O'Shea. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. I don't know why I'm going with like weird British, Southern, Irish accents. It's about time I replaced it. Do I have this one? Okay, I have this one. There are those that consider the white heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian in the forest. The silent breath contains a small token from the living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense the danger before it arrives. Okay, so we have the white stag figure, but then here it says it contains a token from a living white stag. Okay. It's made of clay. Does that mean there's something inside of it? Pointy. Interesting. Let's see here. This doesn't look like it would be parts of a stag. Oh, it looks like bone. Don't think it's this. Looking for parts of an animal. Like, this is not a stag-like at all. I don't know what the fuck that is. Whoops. Glass. Oh, a white hair. Glass filled with a blue liquid. Seems to make the hair stand up on the back of my neck. Silent breath. What does this say again? Small token. The item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Oh, okay, so when you feel like you're in danger, the hair stand up on the back of your neck. I think it might be this. It has the white fur. Oh, okay. White hair. Senses come alive. Okay. Elva Stone. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as praxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with a Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. I'm still waiting for the sleeping vessel. Rufus Shelley. I always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, but I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. And now I have good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and it would seem the safest way to approach it. The Daedalus link. I know we have this one, because I read it not too long ago. Daedalus link is a powerful object producing a levitation field. This field is extremely fragile, however, so it would not be prudent not to take the risks. Let me take a picture of this page real quick. Camera, there we go. The items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but may point to some facet of flight. A feather or the wings of a bird or an insect, for example. So initially I thought it was this, because this is levitating, but we have to have some kind of bird or something with wings. It is made of something light. Iron is not really light. This feels a little bit too much. We already have that one named. This doesn't seem right. Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm mid-yawn. This is bird-shaped. Silver's pretty light. Just seems kind of basic. Surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but might point to some facet of flight. I'm gonna go with this because the other two just don't make sense. Is silver lighter than iron? I have no idea. It doesn't say anything about a gemstone. I feel like that would be mentioned in some sorts. This just doesn't seem right. It seems like something you would wear, right? I don't have anything else that's flight related. Unless we're talking about this, because they're swirling. Gold and silver. Warm and vibrating with energy. Let's try this and see what happens. Sick! Very nice. Cossack Purifier. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley, spirit, or vinegar. That's this bottle that we have. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of this process. Okay. I'm gonna delete that photo that I just took. Just kidding, my phone. I just updated my phone. It's making me so fucking mad. I have a few journal pictures to take care of. Delete here. There we go. Alrighty, on to the next. Edmund Bishop. Ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's gonna be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleeston Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know how there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust hidden in corners. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. And run anything you find by me, of course. Use the buttons on the left to change maps. Interesting. So don't go to the South Tower, which is this one, maybe? Mars in winter, rising in summer. Interesting. What else did he give me? Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of the room with an item on it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyway. let's see. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and enter the door on the left. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on the way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Ooh, gemstones and their thaumic properties. Put that right there. Maybe I need to go here. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Let's go to the boatyard real quick. Where is the boatyard? 8. Very adequately named, just simply the boatyard. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly by being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, the man looks up, repairing a small boat. "You must be from Strange Antiquities," he says with a smile. He takes me to a dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water, and thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown papers in the desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Oh, this is where we're supposed to get the sleep vessel. I'm just stupid and I didn't follow the fucking... That's so annoying. If I had just followed the fucking paths, I would have been just fine. Apparently, as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. A lot of items that we were missing this whole time because I'm an idiot. We're running out of room. Let's put this up here. I think that's full. Let's put this up here. And then I want to put this down here. I want to keep like necklaces together maybe. Let's put this up here. Is there room? Okay. And then let's put these here. Can I move you there? Okay. And then... These are done. Do I have any other letters? The check marks, because they've been done. I think that's all that I need for now. Should we just finish day 4? Yeah. I think that this is going to be... I think 2 days is a good way to do this. So we're finished day 4. We'll see you on day 5 and 6. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you did not like it, you did not have to watch it. What does this do? Oh. We're changing the moon phases. Interesting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you did not like it, you did not have to watch it. And I'll see you all in a little bit.